I-75 as you get into eastern Florida, all the way down into some of our southern counties here in central Florida. That's the best shot of rain, all right, for tonight. You see most of our coastal communities stay dry. Really the best chance really is well to the east of I-75 today. Hey, Karen from South Pasadena, Florida. Thank you so much. Appreciating your calm, nice voice, easy listening. And she's looking forward to the rain too. So yeah, we're definitely going to get a little bit more rain. And of course, we need it. This is Florida. At the end of the day, we can take a lot of rain. So when we get days of, not a lot of rain, it's like, okay, what's going on? The environment's like, we need the rain. We're a little thirsty. Florida is thirsty right now, and we can use some of those showers. But it was to get a nice little break for most of the week. And this is the thing, throughout the entire weekend here, it's not going to be a washout, but you have to keep an eye on the radar if you have any outdoor plans. I really wouldn't cancel any of your Easter egg hunts getting into Saturday or Sunday. You can see here on Friday, mostly dry in the morning, still that cloud cover lingering around. Then as we get into Friday afternoon, and this is now the recent update I'm just now seeing, is pulling back on rain for Friday. Just about 30 minutes ago, it was showing a line setting up. You can see where those wind barbs are meeting there. Those lines setting up closer to the coast. So it looked like tomorrow there'll be a better chance for at least an isolated shower closer to our coastal communities. But this model here is really pulling back on the rain. Sometimes it does that because it's just not really picking up on all the ingredients that we have in place. But so for Friday, I think we still have it at a 30% chance. Just keep an eye on the radar, keep your umbrellas close as you get into the afternoon and through the evening. And then as we get into Saturday, kind of a similar situation. We have that easterly flow turning to the southeast as we get into the afternoon. That southeasterly flow, as you know, that is a warmer and moister wind for us, and that's why we're feeling that humidity today. Getting to the afternoon, still looking pretty decent, but then look at that. As we get into that late afternoon, or mostly evening, 5 to 6 o'clock, and until 8 or 9 o'clock, showers could fire up along the interior once again. This is a very typical early summer-like setup for us. And a few heavy downpours are possible. We have sufficient moisture for that in the atmosphere to get isolated downpours. But once again, this is not a washout. So through your entire weekend, you don't have to really cancel your plans at all. I know it's a really busy weekend, but just maybe don't, have a nice, I guess, airy Easter fashions, nice little sundress situation, maybe not too layered up with the suit. I know it's a suit type of Sunday, but that's the high for your Sunday, 88, and it's going to be humid, so I know it's going to feel a little warmer than 88 degrees. So just if you have your Easter fashions, dress accordingly because it's going to be a very warm Easter. And this is, once again, it's Tampa. We're used to warm Easters, but some people are new here and they think they can wear the same things that they wore for Easter that they wore, I don't know, in New Jersey or something, and that's not how we do it here. So it's going to be a little steamy as we get into Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, whatever you like to call it. 30% chance for rain on Sunday as well, just because we have that unsettled pattern sticking with us at least into Monday and Tuesday of this upcoming week. Kelly said, I love this. Can definitely plan my weekend now. Oh, great. I'd love to hear that, Kelly. Hopefully your weekend, you have a good bit of plans. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I guess I should go to church. That's something to do on Sunday. I'm going to try to get a beach day in there. I wanted to go yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty ideal beach day. Not too bright, there's still a good bit of cloud cover around. I like a partly cloudy beach day. I don't know about you guys. Just because, you're out there and not really shaded up. You get a cloud or two that gives you a little bit of a break from the sun. It's not as hot when you have clouds. But even though it's going to be a bit more unsettled this weekend, you can still probably get out to the beach. That's definitely an idea because it's not going to be one of those washout types of weekends. Your dew point forecast, I do like to show this because dew points here, of course, are very important. They're very important everywhere, but you can see as you step outside, or at least feel, that's a little stickier, and it's going to stay that way through the weekend. It's not until we get into Wednesday into Thursday we may get a small shot. Little shot, not a huge shot, a small shot drier air moving in, and dew points will fall back down to the 50s. That's a bit more comfortable than upper 60s and 70s, like what we're feeling today. So your 7-day forecast isn't terrible. All right, let's break it down. Today, pretty steamy and warm. Tomorrow, high 89, pushing 90 in many spots. Definitely summertime-like. If you look at the corner there, you see our normal temperatures, 83 degrees. We're gonna be well above that as you get into the weekend, and we're gonna stay above that through Easter Monday. Still remaining on the very warm side with a high of 87 degrees. Still a rain chance in there, about a 40% chance for showers and storms as this front continues to push more so into the state. And then by Tuesday and Wednesday, in the wake of the front, it'll be drier, a little breezier, not a big wind, a temperature shift rather, all right? So we're gonna still stay in those lower to mid 80s as we get into the middle of next week. But as I was showing you on that dew point trend, we will see a small drop in dew points. So it's not gonna feel as humid as we get into the Tuesday into Wednesday. And we'll see more sunshine. So it's really not going to be, you know, a terrible week ahead. Actually, it's looking pretty nice, despite the breeze. Not too bad, all right? Just keep the umbrellas close to you on Saturday and Sunday. You probably won't even need it, but it's always better to stay safe, obviously. And protect yourself from any rain. No one wants to get caught in rain. That's not fun. Alrighty, friends. I hope I got to answer some of your questions. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll probably stay on here for the next 5 minutes. We can chit chat about anything. It doesn't have to be about weather. I'm just here. We have the noon show starting at 5. So, of course, tune in for that. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. To the 29 people here. If you haven't told me where you're watching from, tell me. This is also kind of market research for me because I like to see where people are watching throughout these Facebook Lives. Some days it's not a lot of people watching from Florida and more people watching from other places, not even close to Florida. And then some days it's just Florida peeps, which is just fine. That kind of helps me know what to talk about in the future, if I should just focus on Florida or focus on throughout the rest of the country. And a lot of people are going to be traveling this weekend as well. So if you have any questions or concerns about what's going on throughout the continental U.S., we can talk about that as well. We had that storm system, a very potent one that brought a rounds of severe weather throughout some parts of the country. But if you look at the satellite and radar right now, there's just so much going on in this newsroom. It's always so loud. The squawk box is squawking. You can see now where that cold front is. That's where the most unsettled weather is. But throughout the Midwest, oh, it's wonderful. We have high pressure. You can see that clockwise rotation there with the wind barbs. High pressure is settling in. So it's looking pretty good throughout Texas, Arkansas, parts of the Great Lakes. As you get into Minneapolis and up there, they're still dealing with some snow, which is not fun. Yeah, we had blizzard warnings in effect for North Dakota the last 2 days. That stinks. Annette Oldsmar, thank you so much. Nice, thanks for tuning in. Oh my gosh, it's Javante Ingram, celebrity extraordinaire. Watching from St. Pete. Hey, girl. Yeah, so, the central U.S., some parts of the southeast, it's about to be real nice for the start of their weekend while we stay muggy. Muggy and warm. That's the name of the game for us here. The West Coast, that's still seeing unsettled weather, too. I wish I had a way to adjust my maps from here. I had to go back over to the weather computers. But any interests at the West Coast, all the way from Portland, they had a funnel cloud. Ooh, the lights. Turn off the lights. It's all good. Well, unsettled weather, looking like kind of like an atmospheric river pushing into NorCal. So it's a little wet over there. But, I mean, just look at the central United States. That's nice. Sunshine. way better weather than what they've been dealing with over the last couple of days. So yeah, friends, that's pretty much it for me. I might be wrapping up pretty soon. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I'm actually we do these twice a day now because you can't get enough weather, right? We do these twice a day. So I'm going to be back on here at 2 if you want to join in. I'm pretty much talking about the same things, but if you have any other topics that maybe you would like for me to talk about, or if you want any special guests. Yesterday we had Rich Fields on. Rich kept saying that this is the Autumn Robertson show, and it is not. But we didn't really talk about weather. We talked about his life, his experience as a game show host announcer. He announced for The Price is Right for years. So we had a different little conversation yesterday. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or conversation ideas, of course, let me know. Put them in the comments and message me on my Facebook page. I think you are able to message me, or just drop it in the comments on my Facebook page. I'll see it and I'll try to respond to you. Other than that, I'm going to wrap it up. See you all at 2. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Be safe, be kind, be well, and we will chat later. Bye.